3, 2, 1, go. And we're off. And the goal for... let me get this in front of me first before I say that.
It looks like the task for Panic Restaurant manages a 207.
207, yikes. I wonder how much of it is lag management. Thanks for checking that, by the way. That's a non-trivial thing to do.
Yeah, it's like the second level in the task, so...
Alright. But yeah, finding the right spot.
Through there.
Finding the right spot to start. Yeah. Okay, so Rockin' Cats, second goal for Rockin' Cats. The goal for this is to beat the first 3 bosses of Channel 5. That's actually a little bit ambiguous. There's different orders that you can do it, but you're beating the Bull Band boss, the Ghost Dog boss, and the Large Bird boss. So Channel 5 is the channel that you do after you've completed channels 1 through 4. You can do the other channels in any order, but you have to defeat the first 4 channels in whatever order before you can access Channel 5. And Channel 5 is sort of like an amalgamation of all the different channels. There's different sections to it that look like the other channels, and you refight all the bosses. They're only going to be doing half of Channel 5, right up to the point where you bounce on the spring. So you're not going to see all the other stuff, but you will see some new stuff and at least one new boss that you didn't see before. I think the only new thing is the bird and Bull Band, so you'll be seeing 2 bosses that you haven't seen before.
Well, no, the
didn't
Ghost
see Ghost Dog either.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, you didn't see Ghost Dog.
All 3 are new.
All 3 are new, you're right.
The original rat had the refight of the chicken and the totem dog.
Right, the other route did. Yeah, so you'll see at some point after defeating Bull Band, there'll be a spot where they're going to go down a manhole. And if they had not gone down the manhole, they would have gone to a different path through Channel 5, which ends up being a little bit slower, I believe, because it fights more bosses. You'd fight both the totem boss and the chicken boss, instead of fighting only the Ghost Dog boss. Bull Band this is a pain in the butt. I found this fight to be a real pain in the butt. I don't know about you guys.
It's hectic, because
it's...
the band members at the top can be killed. And when they do, they stop dropping lights on you.
Which helps.
Which is good. I mean, yeah, well, for one, you're not going to get hit by them anymore, but the boss doesn't pop up while they're falling. So when that doesn't happen, he actually rapid fire pops up, bam, 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 and if you know where he is going to be, which you can because his pattern's set, you can just walk around and nail him rapid fire. So it ends up being faster to kill them. The only question is, how you get the hits on them while also getting hits in on the boss, and controlling your movement so that you're able to hit one of them and the boss, keeping the boss's pattern in mind while you're doing all of that. And depending on your health, you may want to really avoid getting hit and try to not go for a death to refill your hearts. So lots can go wrong there, I guess.
Yeah, and I don't think that you need to kill the other band members, right?
No,
You don't have to. No, you can.
Right.
You just have to kill the singer. But I don't know if you can fully quote me on this, but Eldrinique, the guy who runs this, or pretty well enough to say he has a record of some sort. He popped in my stream and was like, if you kill the band members, it usually equates to about a 10-second faster fight if you do it really well. And from what I've seen, that's pretty well true.
But it's certainly a lot harder in terms of execution.
Right, because you don't want to waste time attacking those band members, but I mean, you can sort of get in a few hits in between attacking the guy who's popping up.
Well, you can usually get more hits in if they drop the lights in than if they don't.
Sure.
As you hit the guys on the top there with the lights coming down, you have no reaction time to dodge the lights.
Yep. The Seawolf just demonstrated that for us. Also demonstrating why health is a concern in that fight as well.
Yeah, health is very tricky, managing your health. I actually found that to be the case all over in this goal. I had some trouble with that.
It's pretty common to just take a death for a heart refill.
Yep. There's a health refill code that you can use, but it is not allowed in this goal. And you saw on the bottom right there a moment ago, Knighty using the hover shoes for the thing that I use them for is when I screw up a grapple in the vertical climb, it prevents you from falling all the way back down because you mess up one of your swings if you don't land on a ledge. It's sometimes tough to get your guy to maneuver over to land back on a ledge if you miss. So the hover shoes are super helpful there. You also see Zyre using another of the sub-weapons, that double shot. And that just extends the range, makes it a little bit easier to hit the boss. Alright, so we had 2 runs coming in. Zyre and Knighty have already got one in the can.
Oh, that's right. I didn't have HP for that. Whoops.
So we have Zyre's run up at 354, which is pretty good. And I'm getting to work on Knighty's right now. This is a weird Mega Man remix on our music playlist here. And Knighty's now in with a 351. So using the double shot, or it has a really dumb name in the game actually, I think they call it twin balls or something, but I'm gonna go with double shot.
Yep.
It causes some lag, not a whole lot. I found in a boss fight it would typically cause between 60 to 80 frames. So, you know, if you can find a way to make the projectiles save more than a second or so, then it's worth it.
Oh, come on.
But if anyone's really desperate to shave off an extra second, consider switching to a projectile-less strat.
It may come down to that. We'll see. So I should say something about how the scoring works, I guess. This in each of the one-on-one matches, the winner, loser, basically it affects your rating. We use a rating system, ELO rating system, similar to what you would use in chess, what SRL used to use, etc. A bunch of other games and sports will use that for things. And so the players will go up or down in their rating based on whether they win or lose. And in the four-way match, what happens is it's essentially treated as a bunch of separate, simultaneous one-on-one matches. So if Knighty comes in first, that means that Knighty scored a victory against Zyre, Rane, and Seawolf. And if Zyre comes in second, that means he scored a victory against Rane and against Seawolf. And that all gets summed up together. You can look on the webpage for the overall rankings of everybody. And the reason these numbers are important is because in the end of the season, in late 2015, when we do our tournament, that's going to determine who gets the who gets the guaranteed spots in the tournament and who has to play in by beating the other people who are interested in joining.
Ugh. Terrible time. Yuck.
That bird boss is my second least favorite boss in this goal.
I don't really mind him at all, actually. He's pretty easy.
Really? I never got him to the point where I could stun lock him.
Yeah, the problem with him is because he's usually so high on the screen, if you're too early, then you have to wait until you fall back down and jump up again to hit him again. Or if you're using the projectile, it has a longer delay than the glove. So he ends up traveling quite a distance. And that means you're going to get a whole nother phase of the fight, not to mention, you miss the hit, that's obviously slower. So you basically have to decide how close you want to shave it on each hit. And it'll be interesting to see what the players decide to do.
Really?
Wow. Rane's run is only 3 frames ahead of Knighty's.
Oh wow, look at that. 0.89 to 0.94, 3 frames. That's pretty good. Pretty close. It could be closer though. We might get a frame perfect tie.
Although it looks like Knighty managed to score another run while I was doing his, so it looks like he's back ahead, yeah.
These vertical sections, man. This is my least favorite part of this. I keep saying everything's my least favorite part of this goal, but this is my actual least favorite part. So this this thing that Zyre is doing with the diagonal bouncing and hover shoes, that's a neat way to do it, but probably not the fastest way.
I don't think so.
But certainly it's
more
reliable.
consistent.
Yeah, because if you miss one grapple, and it's really easy to miss grapples, it's much harder than it looks to hit the spot you want. Then you might end up falling all the way back down. That's no good. And really, if you're ever watching a good speedrun of this game, these are the parts that are the most impressive, the vertical sections.
Mm-hmm. I do.
You have a lot of options, actually, as to how you tackle it. You can do diagonal bounces off the wall, you can rely more on swinging, and then there's the hover shoes strat. You also, depending on how much health you have and how close you want to cut it, you can use some enemies to damage boost, and they'll pop you up just enough to reach a platform you couldn't otherwise reach.
Too many hits.
Alright, I think I'm finally all caught up on times.
Alright. So we got Knighty at 348, Rane is 351, Zyre 354. So all within 6 seconds of each other. And Seawolf's got his 416, has yet to get his a nice, run that he's happy with submitted yet. But it's good to have a placeholder, just so you're not, you know, not looking at goose egg on the board.
The splits can be helpful too, and you know, making decisions about
Yeah, keep going.
resets.
Stop.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
So Knighty, that boost there where you boost the glove down and jump up, if you catch the ledge at just the right moment, those enemies will fall down, hit you, and boost you up to the platform. But it's pretty hard to get to happen, so I don't think anyone's going to be going for it. But if, you know, people really need that extra second or something, it's there.
I think that's the way I did it when I was doing the goal, just because I was having a real hard time, you know, jumping and then hitting downward to boost and then shooting upward to grapple. Like, getting the timing of that sequence of actions is tricky.
Yeah, and if you hold down before you jump, you fall through the platform.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, lots of little gotchas in these vertical sections.
So RaneOfSOTN there, well, not just, it was 20 seconds ago, but fell in the drink there in that section with the mice. That section, I died there a lot. The mice lag the game like crazy because of them and the projectiles, so the timing on the swinging is very different. It's rare that there's that much lag anywhere else in the game while you're trying to swing. So also, the first swing is not very laggy because the mice are not on the screen yet. So the first one is about regular, you know, rhythm, and then after that you need to switch to this other rhythm that is slower. And if you are high, you're going to land up top, and you know, you're probably going to get hit by something that's there waiting for you. If you go low, you're probably going to fall in the water, and that's instant death. So very very tricky section that doesn't quite look like it. Also, those mice freak me out. I don't know what their deal is. I don't know why they're flashing people. I don't know why they shoot out little mice. I don't know what that implies. Just something about it doesn't sit well with me.
You talking about those monochrome, like, blinking things in the vertical section?
No,
No, it's the actual mice.
in the sewer.
Oh, in the sewer part, okay.
Yeah, I should have waited until they were on screen to talk about them, but
That's alright.
yeah, they're
see.
weird.
We've got just over 11 minutes left on the clock, so we're almost 2/3 of the way done. Fewer completed runs of this goal.
Go ahead.
A lot more that can go wrong. That's all.
Oh yeah, for sure. I did not manage a time anywhere near where these guys are getting, because it just took a lot longer to finally nail it down. And while I was interested in finding out, you know, how the game works, I was not prepared to grind out all the practice necessary to get consistent at this. Seawolf heading into the Ghost Dog fight with a green split. If you're wondering why there's a Ghost Dog in the sewers, it's because he's a refight from a level that is more appropriate, a sort of scary level.
Yeah, the Stinger and the Bull Band is actually on a pattern.
It's, what, left, middle, left, oh god, I'm totally blank. Middle, left, right, right. Anyway, it's an 8 sequence
I
of
posted it in the chat. Just look at
Yeah,
it.
well, fine, I'll go grab it.
Middle, left, right, right. Middle, left, right, right. Repeat.
Yeah.
Aha.
So you need to keep that in mind as you jump around and hit the band members, and it's taxing.
Whatever.
I hope to see more people running this game. I mean, I know besides the guy who's the record holder, there's also Duckfist, I think, has done some runs of it. I've seen a few other people with
I know
speed
Spunk
runs
Doc was
posted.
doing this for a while too.
Oh, he was?
Way
Huh?
back when.
About 2 months ago.
Cool.
Seawolf coming in with a major improvement.
Yeah, look at that.
I would say that. 4 minutes. 4:01.
Well, it's a major improvement.
Knocking on the door of
It's
4
like
minutes.
minus 14 seconds.
Yeah, I suppose.
Basically, you're showing that you're still what you're closer to what you're capable of here. The Seawolf is still a threat.
Behold the side of averageness and despair.
Alright, and Knighty's just got one coming in too. I didn't see what the time was, though. Oh, that was almost a perfect building climb there.
Holy crap, did he really get minus 10 seconds?
Maybe.
That is a pretty
Wow.
great run.
Wow. Yeah, it's looking like, well, 338 from the splits, but we'll know for sure what it is exactly. It's going to be something pretty serious.
Yeah, I'm looking at the end of the movie here, and it's clear that, or just based off the number of frames, the movie length, that this is something awesome.
Rane made a small improvement to his time, still solidly in second.
There we go. Damn that guy.
We got about 6 minutes left to go.
Oh, I forgot the pattern. And more or less I messed it up.
Ooh, that's pretty weak.
Wow, a nice recovery by Knighty.
I doubt. We'll go.
The Sea Wolf trying to get aggressive to shave off some time, and it didn't pan out.
Well, yeah, I guess now is the time to start to change up strats if it's come down to it. Looking at a very aggressive bird fight here. Oh, missed by one hit. But still an improvement. Wow, 332 now from Knighty.
Nice.
That is
Very
super
nice.
impressive.
Yeah, he was one hit away from getting that bird before he went off the screen the second time. So that's,
I'm gonna get 329 if he got that one shot.
yeah.
I figured the winning time was going to be about a 350 something, so
So what do we know?
completely blew away my expectations.
I figured it would have been around 340, to be honest.
Yes, ma'am.
Like during my really good ones I was doing in practice, I was getting 340, but doesn't matter what you get in practice, it matters what you get live.
Mm-hmm.
Text scrolls faster if you hold B.
Yes.
What?
It does.
It does.
You grabbed that, huh?
Wow. So now that's a quite a difference, but still a battle for second place. What do you think the hardest part of this goal is?
I'd say the sewers if you're trying to be really aggressive.
I think the rainbow climb.
I'd say both.
Well, there you go. Why choose?
Basically, either of the vertical sections aren't not easy, and that sewers, you mess up if you try to be aggressive. You fall in the drink more often than not.
Yeah, I found the vertical section with the colors to be the hardest part for me, but I don't know. I think the ghost dog is the hardest part, huh?
I think Algernique is thinking in terms of world record.
Right.
Is it- you know,
Yeah,
because
Ghost Dog's
there's
definitely earned it
randomness
there.
involved there. In terms of execution, you know, pretty straightforward.
Oh, wait.
Did we end on time or?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. The last call. No, you can. You have one last chance to restart right now. You can go ahead and reset your run if you'd like to. Otherwise, this is your last chance and done. So yeah, Rane, you get in just under the wire there, and Seawolf as well.
Might as well.
Sorry, I fell asleep on that one.
We'll deduct it from your pay.
Okay, cool. Yes, I want the pay underflow glitch. Let's do that.
It is possible to land a double hit on the ghost boss if you hit him right before he attacks. I believe is what Rane found, and I've managed it once or twice.
You can hear a double hit sound as he's coming down. It's kind of specific. I didn't find any way to reliably do it. I kind of equated it to a task trick just because it's a bit specific.
Yeah, and you would likely have to stop hitting him for a little bit to line it up, and then it's like, how much time does it really save if you do that?
Oh, Knighty's coming in with another good one, it looks like.
That's true. I didn't mention the ghost boss has a strange quirk. It's after you hit him 7 times, he will decide maybe to split up into those 4 little ghosts. And if he does that, it's slow, obviously.
How's that?
But if he decides not to, and he just walks back and forth, you can keep hitting him. So, depending on how many extra hits you get, you can actually have him do the split attack less times. If you're absolutely perfect, I think it's possible to only have it happen once. But that's probably task level.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, Knighty comes in with a great one at the end. Zyre gives up and does a dance for us. And you guys, if you want, can go and download the mystery, or the bonus goal. If you want to play that for a little bit at the end.
Let's do that.
Seawolf's still going.
Nah, I died.
Oh, you died? Okay, that's why you're not splitting. So Rane's done as well. I mean, so Seawolf is done as well, rather, and Rane is the last one with a run that counts going, and it looks like he's got some good numbers so far. He's probably not going to move up into first, but we'll see. He might.
Good luck.
Just judging based on the splits, but it's possible. Let's see.
Well, Knighty has outdone himself yet again. He's managed a, I guess he'll probably come up by now, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, 328, sub 330.
Oh, it was a good run that Rane had there, but it did not quite enough. Shaved off a lot of time, though. Wow.
I keep messing up that climb, and that one drop on that climb is like 3 seconds.
Yeah, you were really close. Wow. Closer than I gave you credit for there. Dang.
Good job.
Oh. As I said, when I was in practice, 340 as I was getting, I wasn't going to be happy if I didn't walk away with at least that. So,
Right.
whatever. Second's good. I
Second's
believe.
very good, yes. And that's a good time, too. So the mystery goal for this is also, or the mystery game for this, I shouldn't say mystery, I should call it the bonus game. We've already got a mystery game. We have 2 mystery games. The bonus game here that we're going to play at the end, now that the match is officially over, is Rockin' Cats again. But this is the Channel X, the hidden level that you play after the credits, which, could have been used for one of the goals in this, but it's a little bit annoying, and it's kind of, I don't know, you'll see. It's a tricky goal.
So what is this, just for fun?
Yeah, it's
I'm
just
fine
fun.
with
You
that.
don't have to play it if you don't want to, but I figured if we wanted something to do at the end.
Yeah, well,
Honestly, I'm tired. I was a monster this whole episode, to be honest. So
All
I
right.
had a long day at work. I was there 8 to 7 because of some wonderful issues.
So the final results are in here. Knighty with 328, Rane with 333. Got very close there at the end. Zyre at 354, and Seawolf 401. I'm going to switch for a moment to show the overall results of this.
Well, there wasn't a total victory.
But yeah, so we have Rane winning one match, Zyre winning another, Knighty winning the third, and Rane winning the fourth match. And then overall in match 5, we have Knighty, Rane, Zyre, and Seawolf in that order. So congrats. Looks like Rane and Knighty pretty much 1 and 2. I'm not sure who would be the higher ranked there. They both won the same amount.
Yeah, because
Yeah, looks like.
we both dropped technically one game.
Yeah.